Howdy, kids! Welcome to Fabulous Fables, where little stories have big lessons. Today, we're going to hear a tale about two mice who have very different lifestyles and values. Let's see what happens when they meet and experience each other's worlds. Once upon a time, there was a country mouse who lived a quiet and peaceful life in the village. His home was small, but it was cozy and comfortable. The mouse enjoyed the simple pleasures of life, such as tranquility, fresh air, and the beauty of nature. He spent his days gathering seeds, nuts, and berries, and exploring the countryside. One sunny morning, the country mouse received a letter from his cousin, who lived in the heart of a bustling city. The letter read, "Dear cousin, it's been a long time since we last met. I miss you very much. I'm planning to visit you in the countryside. It will be just like old times again." Several days later, the country mouse saw a stylish and well-groomed mouse walking toward his house. It's his beloved cousin from the city. "Welcome to my humble abode, dear cousin," he greeted the city mouse. "Come on in. Make yourself at home. I've prepared a feast for you." The reunited cousins sat down to eat a healthy dinner of fresh grains, peas, and corn. The city mouse tried to be polite and nibbled a bit of this and a bit of that. But it's plain to see that he didn't enjoy the meal. "This food is boring," he said. "You should come and try the delicious food in the city." After dinner, the two mice lay down on a straw bed and had a long talk. The city mouse gushed about his life in the city. "I live in a big house with 20 rooms and feast like a king every day." Then he suggested, "Hey, why don't you come with me to the city? You'll see how wonderful it is." That night, the country mouse dreamed that he was a city mouse, enjoying the delights and luxuries that his cousin has described for him. He dreamed of himself eating at a fancy restaurant, wearing fancy clothes, and saying fancy things. The next morning, the country mouse agreed to follow the city mouse back to the city. And so the two cousins set off excitedly. The journey was long, but they finally arrived at the city mouse's home, a grand mansion with intricate carvings and a well-manicured garden. The country mouse gasped in amazement, as he had never seen such a magnificent building in his life. "Welcome to my home, cousin. Let me show you around," said the city mouse. Inside the mansion, the country mouse felt like he had stepped into a whole different world, where every corner exuded luxury and opulence. Upstairs, there's a long, beautifully decorated hallway that led to many rooms. "Wow, there are really 20 rooms in your house," the country mouse remarked. "Which room is yours?" A little abashed, the city mouse replied, Actually, I live in the basement." The cousins went down some stairs to a dimly lit basement, where there were several well-dressed mice playing cards. "These are my housemates," the city mouse said. "Anyway, it's time for dinner. You'll be amazed at the feast I've prepared for you. Let's head upstairs." In the dining room, the two mice climbed to the top of a large and long table. The table was filled with the remains of a sumptuous banquet. There were all kinds of delicious food. Sweetmeats, cheeses, cakes, cookies, and fruits. Just when the country mouse was about to sink his teeth into a tasty piece of cheese, he heard a loud meow. "Quick, hide!" the city mouse shouted. "It's the city cat!" The two mice immediately jumped off the table and hid under a chest of drawers. The country mouse's heart was pounding as he wasn't used to such danger and excitement. The hungry cat jumped onto the table and helped herself to the yummy food. After what seemed like an eternity, she finally left the dining room. When the coast is clear, the city mouse quietly crept out of the hiding spot. "There's still plenty of food left on the table. Let's continue our feast," he said to his cousin. Despite all the tempting food around him, the country mouse couldn't shake off his fear. "You know what? I think I'll go back to my simple life," he decided. "There are too many surprises and dangers in the city. I may not have dainties or luxuries, but I feel safe in the country." The next day, the city mouse sent the country mouse off at the edge of town. They said goodbye and went back to their own separate lives. Back home, the country mouse was happy to be surrounded by the things he loved: simplicity, peace, and natural beauty. The moral of the city mouse and country mouse is: a simple and peaceful life is better than an extravagant one filled with uncertainty and fear. Be happy and safe, kiddos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and join us next time for more fun fables. Bye.